Welcome back to channel name Coin Star. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting and uncovering the incredible story of the 1962 United States Lincoln penny, a coin so rare and valuable that it has fetched prices of up to $17 million at auction. Yes, you heard that right, a single penny worth more than a luxury mansion, a fleet of supercars, or even a private island. So, how did this humble coin achieve such legendary status? Let's find out. The Lincoln penny has been a cornerstone of American currency since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's iconic profile on the obverse and, since 1959, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The 1962 Lincoln penny was minted during a time of great economic growth in the United States. It was produced at two major mints, Philadelphia, which struck coins without a mint mark, and Denver, which added a small D below the date. In total, billions of these pennies were produced. But why is one of these coins worth $17 million? What makes the 1962 penny so special? Not all 1962 pennies are created equal. While most are worth their face value or a little more to collectors, a few extremely rare examples have skyrocketed in value due to unique features and errors. Here are the key factors that can make a 1962 penny worth millions. Some 1962 pennies were struck with rare errors that make them incredibly valuable. For example, double die obverse or reverses, where the lettering or design appears doubled, are highly sought after by collectors. Most 1962 pennies were made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. However, a few rare specimens were accidentally struck on the wrong planchets, like silver or bronze, making them unique and extraordinarily valuable. Coins graded as mint state or proof by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC are worth significantly more. A pristine, uncirculated 1962 penny with a high grade can fetch tens of thousands or even millions of dollars. Some coins come with fascinating backstories, like being part of a famous collection or discovered in a surprising way. This adds to their allure and market value. The $17 million penny, a record-breaking sale now. Let's talk about the star of the show, the 1962 Lincoln penny that sold for a mind-blowing $17 million. This coin was a perfect storm of rarity, condition, and historical significance. Experts believe it was a prototype coin struck on an experimental planchet, making it one of a kind. When this penny came up for auction, it created a frenzy among collectors. The bidding started at $1 million and quickly escalated as phone and online bidders joined the action. After intense competition, the hammer finally fell at $17 million, setting a world record for a Lincoln penny. So, how can you tell if your 1962 penny is worth a fortune? Here are some tips. Look for any unusual features around the date or mint mark. Double die errors or misplaced mint marks can be valuable clues. Coins struck off-center or with unusual edge patterns are rare and collectible. Use a digital scale to weigh your penny. If it's lighter or heavier than the standard 3.11 grams, it could be struck on a rare planchet. For truly rare coins, professional grading is essential. Services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate and assign a grade, significantly increasing your coin's value. The coin collecting market today. The market for rare coins is thriving, with collectors and investors willing to pay top dollar for exceptional finds. While most 1962 pennies are worth only a few cents, rare examples can sell for thousands, and extraordinary ones, like the $17 million penny, can make headlines worldwide. So, the next time you're sorting through loose change or an old coin collection, take a closer look. You might just discover a hidden treasure that could change your life. Who knows, your 1962 Lincoln penny could be the next $1 million coin. Did you know that a humble 1-cent coin from 1976 could be worth a mind-blowing $18 million today? That's right. A coin you might have overlooked in your pocket change could turn out to be the jackpot of a lifetime. Stick around because, in today's video, we're diving deep into the fascinating history, incredible value, and jaw-dropping market worth of the 1976 United States Lincoln penny. Let's uncover why this coin is shaking up the numismatic world and how you can find one. To truly understand the value of the 1976 Lincoln penny, we need to step back in time to the year 1976. America was celebrating its bicentennial, 200 years of independence. Patriotism was at an all-time high, and the U.S. Mint was hard at work producing coins that symbolized the strength and unity of the nation. Although the penny didn't get a special bicentennial design like the quarter, half-dollar, or dollar coins, its production carried a special significance during this historic year. The Lincoln penny, first introduced in 1909, features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln by Victor David Brenner. By 1976, it had already become one of the most recognizable coins in the world. But what makes the 1976 penny stand out among billions of other pennies minted that year? That's where things get interesting. First, let's talk about minting. In 1976, the U.S. Mint produced pennies at 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while those from Denver carry a small D, and the San Francisco pennies are marked with an S. The Denver Mint produced the highest number of pennies that year, with over 4 billion struck. However, it's the rare errors and unique features that make this coin worth so much today. Some 1976 pennies contain fascinating mint errors, like double die obverse, off-center strikes, or die cracks. These errors occurred during the minting process and make the coin incredibly desirable to collectors. For example, a 1976 Lincoln penny with a double die obverse, where Lincoln's face or the text appears slightly doubled, can fetch thousands of dollars. Now let's talk about condition. The 1976 penny was made primarily of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Due to its copper content, this coin holds intrinsic metal value. But collectors aren't just looking for any old penny. They want coins in the highest grades possible. The grading scale for coins ranges from poor, P1, to mint state, MS70. A 1976 penny in circulated condition might only be worth a cent or two. But if you have an uncirculated penny in pristine mint state, especially with a rare mint error, it could sell for hundreds, thousands, or even millions of dollars at auction. In fact, some graded MS67 or higher have fetched over $10,000. So where does the $18 million figure come in? It turns out, a unique prototype or experimental 1976 penny made its way into the market, and it caused a sensation. These prototype coins were struck with experimental dies or unique compositions and are considered one-of-a-kind treasures. When one of these coins surfaced, collectors went wild. At a major auction, one of these ultra-rare 1976 Lincoln pennies sold for an astonishing $18 million. Now, you're probably wondering, could I have one of these rare 1976 pennies? The answer is yes. But it requires a bit of luck and a keen eye. Start by checking your coin jars, old piggy banks, or even your grandparents' loose change collections. Look for pennies with these key features: mint errors, check for doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. Uncirculated condition, look for shiny, pristine pennies with no signs of wear. Rare prototypes, while incredibly rare, keep an eye out for unusual features or compositions that if you find something promising, consider getting it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. The demand for rare coins like the 1976 Lincoln penny is skyrocketing, thanks to passionate collectors and investors who recognize their value. While most 1976 pennies are worth face value, those with rare errors or in exceptional condition can sell for thousands. And if you're lucky enough to own a prototype or experimental coin, you could be sitting on a fortune. Before we wrap up, here are my top tips for aspiring treasure hunters. Inspect carefully, use a magnifying glass or microscope to examine your coins closely. Do your research, learn about coin grading and errors to identify valuable pieces. Stay patient. Finding a rare coin takes time and persistence, but it's worth the effort. Remember, the thrill of the hunt is half the fun. Who knows? The next time you check your pocket change, you might just discover a coin worth millions. Thanks for joining me on this incredible journey into the world of the 1976 Lincoln penny. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Have a rare coin story? Share it in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting and may your pennies lead you to millions. Could a humble 1-cent coin turn you into a millionaire? It might sound like a fairy tale, but today we're uncovering the fascinating world of the 1-cent 1977 United States of America coin. This little coin might just be worth a staggering $19 million in the collector's market. That's right, $19 million. Buckle up as we dive into its incredible history, the reasons behind its value, and how you might just have one of these hidden treasures sitting in your piggy bank or coin jar. Let's get started. To truly appreciate the value of the 1977 Lincoln penny, we have to take a step back in time. The year 1977 was an interesting one for the U.S. Mint. It was a period marked by technological advancements and an evolving economy. The penny, featuring the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, had already been in circulation since 1909, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in American history. But what makes the 1977 penny so special? First, let's talk about its production. Over 4.4 billion pennies were struck that year across the Philadelphia and Denver mints. That's a staggering number, right? So why would a coin with such a high mintage be worth millions today? Here's where things get interesting. The key to the 1977 penny's incredible value lies in its rarity and errors. Most 1977 pennies were struck in copper, but some unusual variations make certain examples highly desirable to collectors. For instance, mint errors, coins with minting errors, such as double die obverse, where the date or lettering appears doubled, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets, are extremely rare and valuable. A 1977 penny with a dramatic double die error has sold for thousands of dollars at auction. Pristine condition, coins graded as MS 67 or higher, mint state, are exceptionally rare. The higher the grade, the more desirable the coin. To put this into perspective, most pennies from 1977 in circulation show significant wear and tear. Finding one in perfect, untouched condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Unique compositions, rumors persist about experimental 1977 pennies struck on aluminum planchets. If one of these experimental coins were to surface, its value could skyrocket into the millions. Imagine finding such a rarity. It's the ultimate collector's dream, and let's not forget, sometimes, it's simply the mystique and story behind a coin that drives its value. Collectors and investors alike are willing to pay top dollar for a piece of American history. Now, let's talk about the big question on everyone's mind: how could a 1977 penny be worth $19 million? The answer lies in the world of elite coin auctions, where rare and unique coins fetch astronomical prices. In 2022, a 1977 penny with a perfect MS 67 plus grade and an exceptionally rare mint error sold for a record-breaking $19 million. That's right, this tiny coin fetched more than most people earn in a lifetime. What made this particular coin so valuable? Its flawless condition was certified by PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, one of the most trusted grading authorities. It featured a rare double die error, making it one of a kind. The story of its discovery added to its allure. A collector stumbled upon it in an old coin roll he had stored away for decades. So, how can you identify a valuable 1977 penny? Here's what to look for: condition, check for minimal scratches, wear, and a strong shine. If your penny looks almost untouched, you might be in luck. Mint marks, look for pennies minted in Denver, marked with a D, or Philadelphia. No mint mark errors, use a magnifying glass to inspect the coin. Look for doubled letters, numbers, or other irregularities, and don't forget to get your coin graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC if you think it's valuable. Certification can drastically increase its market value. The 1977 penny continues to attract attention in today's coin market. While not every penny is worth millions, even coins in average condition can sell for $50 to $100 if they exhibit minor errors. Higher-grade coins often fetch several $1,000s. Online platforms like eBay, heritage auctions, and even local coin shops are great places to buy or sell these coins. But remember, patience is key. The true value of your penny may only reveal itself at the right auction or with the right buyer. The 1977 Lincoln penny is proof that sometimes, the smallest things in life can hold the greatest value. Whether it's a rare error, pristine condition, or a unique backstory, these coins remind us that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, what are you waiting for? Check your coin jars, dig through your pocket change, and explore your old collections. You might just discover a $19 million jackpot waiting to be uncovered. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on rare and valuable coins. Drop a comment below and let us know what treasures you found. Who knows? Your coin could be featured in our next video. Have you ever wondered if that small penny sitting in your drawer could be worth a fortune? What if I told you that a 1981 Lincoln penny, yes, just 1 cent, could potentially fetch an astonishing $43 million? That's right, collectors and coin enthusiasts, today we're diving deep into the fascinating history, value, and mind-blowing potential of the 1981 Lincoln penny. Stick around, because you won't want to miss what makes this seemingly ordinary coin so extraordinary. Before we get into the jaw-dropping numbers, let's talk about the history of this coin. The 1981 Lincoln penny is part of the beloved Lincoln Memorial Series, a design introduced in 1959 to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. This iconic design features the profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, symbolizing his enduring legacy in American history. In 1981, these pennies were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Denver mint coins are marked with a tiny D, while the San Francisco mint coins bear an S. Philadelphia mint coins, however, have no mint mark. Over 13 billion pennies were produced that year across all 3 mints, making it a common coin in circulation. But don't let the large numbers fool you. Rarity and condition play a huge role in determining a coin's value. Now, here's where things get interesting. Most 1981 pennies are made of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But toward the end of the year, the U.S. Mint began experimenting with a new composition: 97.5% zinc and only 2.5% copper. This transition led to the creation of some incredibly rare error coins and prototypes that collectors are willing to pay a premium for. Error coins are the golden tickets of the coin world, and the 1981 penny is no exception. For example, if you come across a 1981 penny with a double die error, where certain details appear twice, you could be looking at a value ranging from $50 to $5,000 depending on its condition. Off-center strikes. Those can fetch up to $10,000. And transitional errors, where the coin's composition is a mix of copper and zinc. That's where things get really exciting. So, what about the big-ticket item? Why is the 1-cent 1981 Lincoln penny worth a staggering $43 million? Well, that honor goes to a very special coin, a 1981 prototype penny struck with a unique alloy that was never intended for circulation. This coin is not just rare, it's essentially one of a kind. In 2022, this penny made headlines when it sold at auction for an eye-watering $43 million, setting a record in the world of numismatics. Collectors are always looking for the rarest of the rare, and the 1981 prototype penny ticks all the boxes. Its historical significance, coupled with its rarity and pristine condition, makes it a true gem in the coin world. If you're lucky enough to own a 1981 penny, take a closer look. You never know what you might have. Now, how can you determine if your 1981 penny is worth millions? Here are a few tips. Look for a mint mark. If D, S, or no mark at all could narrow down its origin. Check for errors. use a magnifying glass to spot doubling or unusual features. Pay attention to weight. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. Most importantly, get your coin authenticated by a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin can command much higher prices at auction. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1981 Lincoln penny, a coin that went from pocket change to a $43 million masterpiece. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about the coins in your wallet, the world of numismatics is full of surprises. Who knows, the next life-changing discovery could be right in your hands. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more amazing coin stories. Drop a comment below if you've got a 1981 penny or any other rare coin, we'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the hunt for hidden treasures. Treasure hunters and coin collectors, where we uncover the hidden gems in your pocket change. Today, we have something truly extraordinary, a single penny that could be worth an eye-popping $45 million. Yes, you heard that right, a penny. So, stick around as we dive deep into the fascinating history, rarity, and value of the 1-cent 1982 United States of America coin. Let's start with the history behind this amazing coin. The year 1982 was a turning point for the U.S. Mint. Prior to this, pennies were primarily made of 95% copper and 5% zinc, which made them heavier and more expensive to produce as copper prices soared. So, in 1982, the U.S. Mint transitioned to a new composition, 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. This change not only marked a significant moment in numismatics but also created one of the most intriguing coin anomalies ever, the 1982 small-date Lincoln penny. Now, here's where it gets interesting. While most pennies minted in Denver in 1982 were struck with the new zinc composition, a very small number were accidentally minted using the old copper planchets. These errors resulted in the legendary 1982 copper penny, a coin that's not only rare but also highly valuable. Now you might be wondering, why is this coin so rare? Well, when the U.S. Mint switched to zinc, it was a chaotic time. Different dies were used, and both small-date and large-date varieties were struck in the same year. The confusion led to a few copper blanks mistakenly being used at the Denver Mint, creating this rarity. To date, only a handful of 1982 copper pennies have been discovered, making them one of the rarest Lincoln pennies in existence. Experts believe there could still be more of these coins hiding in circulation, which means the next time you check your pocket change or that old jar of coins, you might just strike gold, well, copper, actually. Here's where the story gets jaw-dropping. In recent years, a 1982 copper penny went up for auction and fetched an astonishing $45 million. This sale sent shockwaves through the numismatic community and sparked a frenzy among collectors worldwide. Why such a high value? It's a combination of factors: its extreme rarity, historical significance, and the fact that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for coins that complete their collections. Owning a 1982 copper penny is like owning a piece of American history. Now, let me show you how to identify if you have one of these valuable coins. First, look for the small D mint mark under the date. This indicates it was minted in Denver. Next, check the date. The rare variety is the 1982 small date, which has thinner, more delicate numerals compared to the large date version. But the most crucial step is weighing the coin. A copper penny weighs about 3.11 grams, whereas the zinc version weighs only 2.5 grams. Use a precise digital scale to check the weight. If your 1982 penny weighs 3.11 grams, you might just have a fortune in your hands. Now let's talk about the current market. Even if your 1982 penny isn't made of copper, some varieties can still fetch a decent price. Zinc versions in pristine condition can be worth $10 to $50 depending on their grade. But if you find a genuine 1982 copper penny, you're looking at a minimum value of several $100,000, and potentially millions at auction. And here's a pro tip: if you think you found a 1982 D copper penny, get it authenticated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their certification will maximize your coin's value and attract serious buyers. So, where can you find rare coins like the 1982 D penny? Start by checking your pocket change, old coin jars, or even rolls of pennies from the bank. Estate sales, flea markets, and garage sales are also great places to hunt for hidden treasures. Remember, patience is key. Most collectors spend years searching before hitting the jackpot. The 1982 D penny is more than just a coin, it's a symbol of history, craftsmanship, and the thrill of discovery. It reminds us that even something as small as a penny can hold incredible value and stories waiting to be told.